Hey there, welcome to Wellness Wednesday. For today's video, I want to talk about my fitness regimen as requested and also just give some tips about getting started with a fitness regimen. Since 2013, I've kept up a mix of doing cardio and weight training. Nothing unique in particular. It's just, I love to run, so I'll knock out somewhere between like 4 to 5 miles on each run. And for my weight training, I'll do a mix of weights or the machines. And when I do weight training, I'll focus on like arms on one particular day, perhaps abs and back on another day, legs on another. It really comes down to how we lay out my workout regimen for the week. If I'm not running, I'll do the elliptical, arc trainer. I love spinning classes at my gym. So it's really a matter of just being creative and having fun with my workouts and also maintaining that great balance between cardio and strength training. So I can pretty much stay in tip-top condition, maintain my size and so forth. One of the things that keeps me super motivated these days is Fitbit. Now, Fitbit has been in my life for the past several years, but I love the Fitbit challenges, the work week hustles, and the weekend, I forgot what it's called. But they're different challenges that you can get involved in, and they really keep me on my toes. I love being super competitive, so this week, for example, I've been knocking out 4 to 5 miles every morning, and so far so good in terms of how I'm doing in the challenges. Hopefully I either win or I'm somewhere in the top 3 or 4 people. But yeah, that kind of stuff really keeps me motivated. And I love knocking out my workouts first thing in the morning, because if I don't knock out my workouts first thing in the morning, I'll probably make up an excuse to not go to the gym. So when I wake up super early and I go to the gym when there's very few people there, and I get on the treadmill or another cardio machine, and if there's time, I'll do weights as well. One of the biggest things that will stop me from working out, outside of like maybe physically not feeling okay, is not getting sleep. I need my sleep to be able to knock out a good run and do weight training and so forth, because man, I have tried to get on the treadmill after like 4 hours of sleep and I am a hot mess the next day. Follow me on Instagram, by the way. I love posting my treadmill pics on my miles for the day, as well as like running track of the day on that platform. Outside of Fitbit, I would say that like setting a big goal has helped with my fitness regimen. I'm currently training for the Detroit Free Press half marathon. And so if you are trying to like ramp up your fitness regimen, set a goal. Register for a race, a 5K, a 10K, a half marathon or a marathon, whatever it is, but set a goal that you're trying to reach or something that you're training for, because that will really keep you motivated, especially when you don't feel like working out. And that's the biggest challenge I think a lot of people have, is working out when you simply don't feel like it. It's a big reason why I love working out in the morning, because I always say I like to work out before my brain knows what I'm doing. At least that way, by the time I get home, I love to set my coffee maker ahead of time, so I come home and I can smell the coffee and I can relax and ease into my day from that point forward. I highly recommend, by the way, if you are maintaining a consistent fitness regimen, do your stretching. Use a foam roller. I also use something called the stick, which is super cool for loosening up your muscles, stretching them out, and so forth. So I'll link that below if you're curious about that. But yeah, for me to run on a regular basis, I do need to make sure that I do my stretching and so forth. Otherwise, I am a hot mess. And in terms of my overall fitness regimen, it hasn't really changed since my weight loss in 2013. And a lot of you guys have seen my videos from 2013 in terms of when I decided to lose about 50 pounds. And so back then, one of the biggest things that I did was I adjusted my eating regimen, and I have since then maintained, for the most part, a healthy eating regimen, and also doing cardio and weight training on a very regular basis. And to be honest, I love working out, not just because of how I look and I can fit into clothes and so forth, but I also like the fact that it helps me process stress, and just like anything going on in my head, I love to knock out those feelings, those thoughts on a treadmill with my weight training and so forth. So some people, and I can relate to this because I used to do this, will overeat, will go out and get a donut and like the sugary drinks and so forth to process their stress. And some people smoke, and there's a lot of unhealthy ways to process that. I highly recommend working out. If you are getting ramped up into a fitness regimen, take your time. Don't overly stress out about it. One of the things that you want to do is find something that gets you excited, something that you like. Just because I like to run doesn't mean the next person's going to like running. You may like spinning more so than running, something more low impact. It just comes down to what you see yourself doing maybe on a day-to-day basis, or the different workouts that you see yourself doing throughout the week. If you can knock out maybe 3 workouts during the week, I think that will be good. cardio somewhere around 30 minutes per session sounds good to me. And if you don't like doing, weights like the weight machines at the gym, maybe purchase some free weights, or even do your strength training at home with those weights. I mean, whatever you want to do, there's a way to do it. Get outside, get in that fresh air. I mean, it's really a matter of tailoring your fitness regimen for you and making sure that you're comfortable with it. It's not a one-size-fits-all type of thing. So yeah, that's my Wellness Wednesday. I hope you enjoyed. I have more videos on the way. Have a great week, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.